What's happening, music fans? Welcome back to the channel for another music video reaction. Some of you have been saying, dude, what's going on? You've been sleeping on Lorna Shore. You know, I subscribed to this and you've gone quiet on us. And guys, I promise I haven't. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes. And I've got big news because one of the big questions for me when I started looking into Lorna Shore was, can they do this live? And I got stacks of comments. Thank you very much for that. Of people going, of course they can, man. They definitely can do this live. I've bought tickets. In less than 30 days, I go to see them. Yeah, look, big smile. I go to see them at it's the Donington. Oh gosh, what's it called now? It's called the Download Festival. Lorna Shore are playing there. I'm going to go and check them out. Can they do it live? I'll see for my own eyes. I'm not one for recording at gigs. Don't really get the phones out and all of that sort of thing, you know. But I might do it for the cause, you know, so I can just share a few moments with you guys. Listen, I know it's time I'd done a reaction to Lorna Shore. I'm going to stop rattling on. All I'll say is when it comes to selecting this song, hold on, we've got the screen up. Yeah, here we go. Sorry, I really should be more prepared. When it comes to selecting the next song, I tapped into the Hellfire, and I learned that come from a 2021 EP. I also believe that it was that EP that introduced Will Ramos as the new vocalist. If I'm wrong, please tell me. So I thought, oh, look, it'll be interesting, you know, to carry on from kind of where I left off. I know I've done Pain Remains and all of that, but my very first reaction was to the Hellfire. So I was really interested to listen to something else from the same EP. So here we go. With no further ado, let's get full screen on. Let's get headphones on, sound up, and I return to nothingness. Big shout out to Century Media, by the way. I've had no copyright issues with these guys. They seem more than happy for me to do these reactions. Big up Lorna Shore. Big up Century Media. I do not own any of this we're looking at. It belongs to them, and massive respects for them allowing me to do this, really. So here we go. It's that tension again. They do this on every song, don't they? I know something big's coming. Hold on a minute. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let me just stop there for a moment. Guys, I'm going to rewind. It's a lot to take in. Listen, I've been reacting to, I'm going to say, kind of hard rock, bit of classic rock lately. My mind's still in those, I shouldn't call them basic compositions, but sort of 4/4 signatures. Yeah, this is a lot. I can't wrap my head around this at the moment. I'm going to take it back to the beginning. I do apologise. I need to get around this before I can react. I mean, look, again, they've done it with the introduction. It's they've set the tone, an evolving sound, very cinematic, very thematic, very orchestral. I can hear choirs there. It's building me up. The tension's building. Let's go. Let's go. Calm. Come on. I do apologise. There it is. Woo! Yeah. I forgot how it feels. I forgot the feeling. I'm taking a scenic route through the void of Lorna Shore here. Yeah, this is. I'm well out the comfort zone again, guys. I'm off the edges of GPS. I'm blazing trails with no compass here. Again, look. Let's talk about there's a genre fusion going on. You guys tell me it's deathcore, but there's a lot of symphonic elements going on here. I'm guessing now this is a signature Lorna Shore, sort of their signature evolving sound, if you want. How can I put it? Yeah, they create this sonic landscape, don't they? It's it's brutal, but it's emotionally charged as well. And that might be it. That might be what I couldn't find the words to express when I was doing Pain Remains. Maybe that's it. It is brutal, but emotionally charged. I felt completely emotional when I was doing that journey. It's chaotic. You've got that guttural aggression of deathcore, but it's also incorporating this lovely atmospheric, melodic, symphonic sound. Yeah, I don't know whether that has its own genre, but it's beautiful. Let's keep going. Wow. Wow. Oh, listen, guys, if you haven't listened to this, I say this all the time. If you haven't listened to this through headphones with some decent bass quality, give it a go. There's some toms going on there. And someone in the comments on the last Lorna Shore told me that this style of drumming is blast beat driven. Is that right? Blast beat? Let me know if that's right. Do you know what I love about the song structures here? Maybe this is what I was struggling with because I've been doing a few sort of rock reactions. There's a certain structure to those songs. I could almost tell you what's coming next. I know when the verse is coming. I know when the chorus is coming, the pre-chorus, etc., etc. With Lorna Shore, rather than taking a traditional verse-chorus structure, their songs are a little more dynamic and a bit more epic, I would say. There's multiple layers of, I think the technique is called tension and release. And it's always, literally on the edge of my chair here, and then they just let you relax for a little while. They release you, and then something comes in again, and it builds the tension. It's cinematic. It's haunting. I'm loving the orchestral elements. It's a banger. It's an absolute banger. Let's keep going. love that. Ooh. Let's talk about that guitar. Do you know, years ago, I was a kid, I bought an album. I bought it for the cover, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, okay? If anybody can help me with the pronunciation, please do. But it was Winjwi J. Malmsteen, and it was called Rising Force, the album. And I never forget the solos I listened to on that album. They stayed with me for life, and I'm hearing a lot of that in this. The guitar work in this song, it's got to be one of its most distinctive features, haven't it? The way that that solo's just come through on the mix is absolutely beautiful. I think it's definitely leaning towards a lower tuned. I notice they're using 7 strings here, but that lower tune, it's giving the song a menacing, down tuned sound, and then not the chorus, the solo kicked in, and it's heavenly. Is that a breakdown? Was that a breakdown? I don't know. I'm going to call it a sludgy breakdown. There you go. You heard it here first. A sludgy breakdown. The melodic lead was just absolutely glorious. And I'll tell you now, the bass, well, as far as what I'm listening to on my headphone, the bass is buried in the mix in, like, I'm going to call it a traditional, I'm used to hearing it in hip hop. I'm going to say probably a traditional deathcore style. I'm hearing this a lot with Lorna Shore, but it's still providing a solid foundation for the I guess it's dense guitar work. Wow, I'm overthinking this now. Again, they've done it to me. It's an incredible sound, absolutely incredible. Oh, sweet. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm going to see this. I'm going to see this live. Oh man, I forgot. I I forgot how it feels. Yeah, I'm going to see this live. I'm hoping they've got there's a lot of tracks going on there, and I'm hoping they have the tracks in a live performance. If you know, please let me know so I kind of got an idea of what to expect. Let's talk about Will. How does he do that, man? He moves from those deep sort of gutturals during the heavier part of the tracks, and then he's almost shrieking, or at least high screaming. And then from there, he's going to, there's clean melodic moments as well near the end of the track. It's kind of offering a glimpse of light after the chaos that has just occurred for the last, what are we, 5 or 6 minutes. I mean, yeah, it's just incredible. That might be, that might be my favourite track. I don't know. I'm feeling, yeah. Do you know what? I think that is my favourite track that I've heard. So maybe not my. I mean, the Pain Remains trilogy was an incredible story. I'm just feeling that one. Guys, thank you for joining me on this journey. Please drop your recommendations down in the comments. I will do more Lorna Shore. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.